Plaintiff Tara Smith met the defendant when she dated Tara's friend, and they started hanging out and partying. Tara claims they decided to rent a place together, and their drinking and partying continued. But Tara's suing her today for rent and a security deposit. Defendant Reina Alvarado says Tara is wishy-washy and likes to hit on men and women. Reina says she only lived in the apartment for 10 days, and she refuses to pay because Tara moved another roommate in almost immediately.
I want to recognize a special lady to me before we begin. Young lady who helped care for my mother, or she provided the primary care, and I don't think she was more than a teenager. Wow. In her 20s for sure, and I had just gotten out of my situation when my mother was dying of cancer, and then I got in college after getting my GED and clearing up my thug life. And so I didn't have a lot of time to care for my mom, and she did. Margaret, throw your hand up. Margaret Jessup. A big team. Very special. Very special. All right, you can say I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her, because I wouldn't have been able to go to college full time while my mother was sick. And my mother passed 3 months into college. She saw me going to college, and so did Margaret. All right, tell me what's going on.
Well, we were friends. I know her through, she talked to one of my friends for a quick minute, like literally like 3-4 days. They dated or whatnot. Through the years, I've seen her out, Facebook, here, there, whatnot. We always made plans to hang out and stuff. Never really linked up. When I moved to Sacramento, she had told me, she was in Sacramento too, freshly out of a long, bad relationship and wanted to party and have fun. I'm perfect person to party with.
How long after the relationship did she desire to party and have fun? Like a divorce party?
I think, might as well. I think she was in the relationship for a good minute, so. So
she went on the wild time.
Yeah, basically, yeah. What you do when you break up, you go and have fun and, So we partied, had fun. I moved up there, We decided that we wanted to get a place together. After that, we got the place, party all the time. We were out pretty much every single night, drinking it up, living life. We're young, having fun, single, what we do. One of the nights we went out, we were drunk, of course, and we were, well, that's what you do, so.
That's what who does?
We did, that's what we did.
Well, say that, speak for yourself.
That's what we did.
All right.
So we were out, drunk, playing pool. I made a comment, you suck at pool. She took it way, like her feelings just got caught all up in that comment. Like, after that, about a week later, we're coming home from the bar, drunk again, and we're at McDonald's in drive-thru. I'm ordering food. She's taking forever to pull up. I'm like, oh, you're so stupid when you're drunk. I'm on the phone, and I'm saying it, like out loud, not whispering it, not trying to hide it or anything like that.
Your Honor, she did hide it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. We're in the drive-thru, and she takes offense to that, and her little girlfriend for the week is in the front seat, so she feels the need to show off for this girl. So she starts going in on me, and so I'm arguing back with her, and she's like, you always do this, you talk about me, blah, 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 and going on, and I'm like, whatever, just give me my food, let's go to the house. We get to the house, she's in my room like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't know, it was not like that. So after that, that following weekend, she had left out of town, and I had went to my cousin's house, and when I came home, she was gone.
What type of work do you do?
Oh, at the time I wasn't. I was unemployed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you go to school? Did you finish?
I was looking to go to school. I had just moved up there.
You have no skill?
Oh, no, normally
Other than getting drunk?
No.
If you go to an employer, what can you tell the employer you've been trained for?
For caregiving.
Okay, and you been educated in that area?
Yes, normally I work with autistic kids.
Okay, and you have some sort of license or certificate to do that?
No, just on-job training, and I've took a few classes that my employer provided.
Good, all right, and none of those classes you were drunk in?
No, none of them I was drunk in.
So you spent a lot of time telling me about your drunk life. I wanted to hear about your productive life to make sure that you're a little productive. And you don't drive when you're drunk, do you?
No, I didn't have a car. So
all right.
She did.
Tell me what happened. You all met and were friends?
Yeah, all that. She's a mess. She's everywhere, back and forth, wishy-washy all the time. One day she's like, oh, I got this girl. Oh, I got this boy. It's just, if she could do that with her relationships, where does that put me in our friendship? You know what I mean? And
where do you want to be in your friendship?
I want to be a not wishy-washy friendship. I don't want you to smile in my face and talk behind my back.
Oh, okay.
And her friendship was fake.
Okay, because she talked behind your back.
Plenty of times in my own cell phone, she talked to her girlfriend of the week.
And you think she was too loose, and she thinks you were too loose.
Mm-hmm. But I was consistently...
And you were a drunk, and she was a drunk.
Pretty much, we were both drunks.
Okay, just want to make sure. It sounds like you all would make for good friends.
Well, at least...
I mean, we were good.
What rent are you suing her for? You say she walked out on the rent? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
And what months are you suing her for?
We only stayed there for 1 month. Like, that was the duration of it.
Why?
Because as soon as she moved out, I couldn't, afford it by myself.
All right.
Yeah.
How much was the rent, her share?
Her half is $325.
All right. And you're also suing for a security deposit?
Yes. When we moved in, I had the money, and we were ready to move right then and there. So I agreed to pay the full $899, but I paid $1 extra. And she was supposed to pay me back the $450.
Mm-hmm. And she has not?
No.
All right.
She paid me back $50.
Okay. Go ahead, ma'am. You tell me whether you owe or not.
I don't.
Why?
Because I have...
The month did she suing you for? You paid?
No, I didn't.
So why don't you think you owe?
I was there for 10 days. Okay. Literally 10 days.
How long do you think it takes before you owe rent?
1 day.
1 day? Right.
1 day.
1 day and you owe for that month.
Yeah,
So certainly you owe for the entire month staying there 10 days. Because what you must do is give 30-day notice. Otherwise, it's not prorated. Pardon?
We did give our 30-day notice.
No, you must give to her. You told her, I'm going to leave you in the lurch. You told her 30 days from then. You said, I'm going to walk out on you.
No.
And leave you in a lurch. What about the security deposit? Did you agree to reimburse her for it?
Yeah, but we put our 30-day notice in the apartment, so she was getting the deposit back.
But that wasn't the agreement regarding her getting it back. There was only one agreement regarding the security deposit, and that is you would reimburse her for the money she put out. Not if the landlord gave it back. That wasn't a condition, or was it?
No.
But she's told me in here, all I have to do is just give her $100. She's found roommates. It's every day back and forth.
Let me have it, please, Doyle. Ma'am, did you tell her the debt could be settled with $100?
No, not with 100, but when...
You read that then. She says it wasn't. No, let her read it. She says you told her the debt could be settled with $100 in payment.
She said, so the only thing you owe me is $100 and half of whatever they take out of shampooing the carpets. And then, but the day before that, she said, well, I have a roommate moving in, so I need to make sure you have a place to go, girl.
Let's hear about the $100. What did you mean by that?
Oh, well, our rent, when we moved in, since we moved in, I don't remember the exact date, but it got prorated. So we still owed the prorated amount. But
did it say that? You have that text?
No, I don't.
All right. Do you see anything that says prorated? Let me have it again.
It's the highlighted area, yes.
It says prorated?
No.
And ma'am, how are you suing for the entire month if you agreed to a prorated amount?
No, that was for when we first moved in. When I paid the initial $900, they prorated us for the rest of the rent because when we moved in, we didn't have to. Yeah, ma'am,
I'm talking about what you told her. You said the only thing you owe me is the $100 and half of whatever they take out for shampooing the carpet. Now, I'll see what context it's in. I'm saying you didn't even bother to say yes when I was there, too.
Exactly.
If you would have talked, you would have known that we were moving. So since I paid the whole $900 for me and you to move in, you haven't paid me back. Only $50. That's still $400 you owe. Man, what did you think? I wasn't going to read the other part?
No, no.
$725 is your judgment. Have a good day.
She's nothing to me at all. I could care less about her. I got what I needed. I don't even know why she fought this case knowing that I was gonna win anyway. Knowing that she owed me money, she like up a friendship. She's stupid.
I don't need a fake friendship.
Fake. Okay, I'm fake. Your friends are fake. They still talk about you. And I'm wishy-washy? Okay.